Hey everybody, welcome back to Arena Hacks. My name is Kyle Wagner. Today, as promised, I'm going forward with the mono black deck Tergrid, and I'm going to be showing you the budget-friendly side of it. This deck is definitely not quite as effective as the other one for obvious reasons. Some of those rare cards that give us card draw, like the Maze Mine Tome especially, like some of those cards are just so awesome. Like to switch them with uncommons and commons it's just not going to cut it. But this deck is definitely budget friendly. It works. There's definitely a couple games where you get very bad luck and you don't win. But, you know, like I said, it doesn't win as much as the non-budget friendly version. However, it is really good. It is really fun. You do still get to do the same shenanigans with Tergrid. You are still stealing your opponent's stuff and things like that. So you get to experience that still. And you'll notice a lot of the cards are actually the same because, you know, they were always commons and uncommons anyways. Like right off the top here, Cling to Dust, Acquisition is Expert, Elderfang Disciple, all of those. That's where it gets different right there. But those three are all the same in the other deck. The non-budget friendly version of it. Same with Pelakka Predation, Pharika's Libation, Heraldic Banner, and of course Tergrid. Right? These were all the same as well. Inevitable End's a new one. I basically swapped out the Soul Shatter, which was a rare card, and I swapped it for this. Same converted mana cost, and this can be brutal. You'll see that in the gameplay. I'll give you some hints during the game of what to do if your opponent plays this against you, and it sucks. It really sucks. But when you don't react properly when somebody plays this enchantment on your creature, it burns you so much more than you realize, and it's just a mind game. Like that's what this card does. It's just a mind game. It makes you think. And I do encounter a lot of players that do handle it very properly, which sucks for us because it's better when they don't handle it properly. We get more value out of it. But that's okay. A really fun card, really effective, really great. Synergizes with Tergrid. Good stuff. Demon's Disciple, that basically replaces Rankle. Because you have to sacrifice your own creature as well as your opponent sacrificing a creature. However, that sacrifice that your opponent does, again, triggers Tergrid's ability. So you get a lot of extra value out of that as well. Now, some of the ways I tried, I know Cling to Dust can get you card draw, but it's not guaranteed. It depends on what people have in their graveyard. If nobody has a non-creature card in their graveyard, then you can't use this for card draw. It'll gain you life, but not card draw. So this was almost entirely just for card draw because you draw a card when you play it. And this reason why I only have two, because it's like you play a card and you draw a card. Yeah, that's really good value, but it depends on how much you're getting at it. Like we're playing an aura here. We want that aura to do something really good on the creature it's on. Just because it draws us a card is not really necessarily that good just to get card draw, because you're just playing a card out of your hand to replace it in your hand. That's not card advantage, right? And we're looking for card advantage here. So that enchantment has to have some value that 2 mana gets you. And I figured putting Death Touch, that's one reason why there's only 2, right? Because of that reason. It's just for card draw, not really for its ability, but I figured its ability would definitely have a lot of value in this deck, because if we get one of these little chump guys that we don't care about, even this guy, we give them Death Touch. Now they're a great blocker, because your opponent can have like big beasts on the board and they're terrified of that one creature with Death Touch. So that Death Touch can be very powerful. And the fact that we get to draw a card when we play it synergizes together, so we get our value from the enchantment, as well as we get to go through our deck a little faster and get the cards we need, hopefully. This guy's just a little bit of spot removal with his ability at sorcery speed. That's why I have all these snow-covered swamps in here. The other one didn't have that because it didn't have any synergy with the snow-covered swamps. I think that's about it. Those are the only differences in this deck. I went through all these at the top that are all the same. I went through, basically from Pelakka down is all the same. 2 casts, so the rares, yes, the rares. It's a very budget-friendly deck, so we got 6 rares in total. Everything else is common or uncommon. So we got Tergrid here and Castle Locthwain. I usually don't count the rares. I've been trying to lately, as you may have noticed, to mention the rares. If you want to construct one, you need the rare wild card to do it. So it doesn't really make sense to be like, yeah, it's a budget deck, there's only like 4 rares. Oh, but there's like, maybe it's a mixed color deck or something, and it's like, oh yeah, but there's like 20 million rare lands here, but it's budget still. No, I gotta include the lands when I'm looking at when I'm really trying to make a good budget-friendly deck. So that's why I cut this down. I have four Locthwains, and in the non-budget friendly, I run all 4 of them, and I run 18 lands. Actually, no, I think I run 20 lands, 4 Locthwains, and I still get flooded in this one. I'll have to check that other deck out, actually, that land base, because I'm kind of, yeah, it was weird how flooded I got with lands, and I'm pretty sure I have 2 less lands in this deck than I do in the non-budget friendly version. But there's more scry and card draw on that one because of the Maze Mind Tome, so I don't know, maybe. But yeah, there's the deck, and let's go check out some gameplay. Okay, yeah, alright, we got some mana ramp here. 3rd turn, 2nd turn, 3rd turn. Card draw with some Death Touch. Okay. Oh, Arachnir. Okay. So what does he do? Arachnir's a divide with flying opponent controls. Escapes with 3 +1/+1 counters. Escapes for 5 mana and 4 other cards exiled. He tosses an Embercleave. Okay. I'm definitely not going to block your Arachnir. Not yet. When I know I can kill it, then maybe I'll do it. Banner or something else, maybe. Now let's go Banner. Let's get the Banner out right now. Or else it'll be too hard to play it later in the future. So let's get it out now. Do I want to attack in and offer a trade? No. Three, 4, 5. We can play Tergrid next turn. I don't know if he'll have the removal for it. And we have this discard, this way of making him sacrifice. Oh, that's so tempting to play Tergrid. What does he have? He's probably suspecting Tergrid too. What do you want to bet he has a Soul Seer? Yeah, let's go this way. Who do we want to give Death Touch to? This guy or this guy? I'd say this guy's a little more cannon fodder, so let's put it on this guy. And we're just doing it to draw a card, basically. And now we have a Death Touch person. Ooh, another land. Not shabby. No attack. I'm going to start attacking with this guy and leave him open to block his Arachnir. It's weird that he's not playing. Nice. Nice. He might be getting mana screwed. I'm going to do it. It's risky, but I'm doing it. I'm going for it. Oh no, I can't attack with him. He'll just block and nothing will happen. That's right. Here, let's just offer a trade then. Might as well. Should have did that last turn. Oops. He doesn't go for the trade. I won't hit it with this because I have Tergrid out, so I want to make him sacrifice that Arachnir. Okay. That's not bad. I can do both of these now. What do I sacrifice to this guy, though? Maybe just sacrifice this creature. Because I want to keep this guy because of the Death Touch. I want to keep this guy because of his ability, and obviously Tergrid. So let's just play this and actually hold this guy up for later. That's actually a good idea. Let's play this. Let's put it on... Ooh, what did I put it on? I meant to put it on this guy. I totally misclicked. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's not what I wanted. Ugh. Alright, well, no attacks because he'll just block with his guy there. And we need him to sacrifice. Yeah, he's saying, oops, because I should have played that post-combat. And he's right. He's right. We screwed up. I screwed up. It was a mistake. Oh well, at least we get his Arachneer now. It's one way to shut down the escape too. He can't escape his Arachneer now because he doesn't have it. Well, that's not good. So let's go this guy. Who are we going to sacrifice? I don't want to sacrifice his Arachneer because then he'll be able to escape it then. I guess I gotta go for this guy. Oh well, stick with the plan. Yeah, we'll take your guy here. I'd like to tack in safely with everybody, so let's just use this guy now to get rid of this thing, because I have nothing to make him sacrifice his Terror of the Peak. So, and I can't let him keep that. It has to go now. So with all these snowlands, that's why he's not that good, which is why I only have 2 in there, but he also is pretty good, so it's like, yeah. Yeah, let's just put this guy down. He'll make him discard something. If he discards a permanent, we get it. So that's why these guys are in here. They're good in early game because they're low mana cost, and they synergize late game, so he was smart enough to throw away something that was not a permanent. So what do we got? 2. Oh no, we just block with this guy, right? I shouldn't have hovered on him because now he'll see that highlight and he might think now, oh yeah, that guy's got Death Touch. If he attacks with his Gargarath, we can just block with Death Touch and kill it. I'm actually starting to like that Rune of, what is it called? He's already declared attacker. Rune of Mortality, yes. Oh, and he's indestructible. Okay, so he gets it indestructible until end of turn. What else? I was going to say, yeah, I don't have anything I can do. Okay, there we go. How does this work? Permanents you control get indestructible until end of turn. His lands are all hexproof and indestructible. That's funny. I never knew it did that. That's funny. Ooh, oh, man, I want to make him discard. Not discard, sacrifice. I want to get what he has on the battlefield off the battlefield. Let's play it. See what he's got in his hand. In any way, like, regardless of what he has, we get to at least see what's in his hand, which can be beneficial. Does he have permanents? Yes, he does have permanents. What permanent do we want? Unfortunately, I can't equip. No, I can take the when it enters battlefield, I can equip it right away. That's a good one. I like that. So it'll enter battlefield and we get to equip it right away. We're doing this all pre-combat. Who do we put it on? 5, that'll be 6. Let's put it on Tergrid. Yeah. Whew. Next, I would say just everybody. I can't guarantee that I'll win with Tergrid alone. But if I just throw everybody in there, there should be enough damage from Tergrid going through, because it's the trample from the Embercleave. Whew. It was getting a little sketchy in the end there. Thanks to his own Embercleave, though. His own Embercleave, we were able to win. Wow. I was worried at first that I wouldn't be able to equip it. Oh, it only equips for colorless. It doesn't have a colored equip cost. It's only 3 colorless. We would have been able to equip it if it just came on it. But because of its ability here, when it enters the battlefield, attach it to a creature. So we are bringing it from his graveyard into the battlefield, triggering that ability. So we got to put it wherever we wanted. Her having Menace means he had to block with both of them. She would have killed this guy with first strike, right off the bat. No damage would have went through. Then her second strike, 3 damage would have trampled through, and this wouldn't have been enough to kill a 6/6, right? So that, yeah, because her double strike, her first strike would kill Gargarath. He'd probably create another blocker and block maybe this guy, and then 3 damage. 3 damage would go through here. Yeah, it would be perfect. Yeah, I had to attack with everybody, or else he could have survived another turn. That's funny. I didn't know that when I did it either. I didn't do all the math, but I did it now, and yeah. Block, yeah, he hits this first, then he has to double block because it's menace, then she hits this, 3 damage tramples through. But when he declares blocker, he immediately gets another beast. However, he has to declare blocker first, attacks or blocks, then he gets the beast. So it'll be too late to declare blocker with the beast. Yeah, so it was still been, yeah. It might, yeah, but even then still, I would have had to attack with at least these 3, minimum. If not all of them. Yeah, pretty close though. All right, here we are. Interesting start. I'll keep. We'll play the Caverns first. And then we'll go to maybe Acquisitions Expert, start making them discard. Go from there. Selfless Savior, okay. Indestructible will not protect you. Wah! So he's going to show me a card. 1 card only. I click on it and make him discard it. You do have to do that though too. When they do show you a card, you still have to choose which card to discard, so you still have to click on it. I'm not sure if your party, you choose one of those cards, that player discards that card. Okay, ooh, what do we got here? Kargan the Intimidator. That's not good. Should I put an inevitable end on him? I almost have the mana for Tergrid too. It's tempting to just hold. I shouldn't. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. I should just go like that right now. I should have attacked first. Acquisition Expert, attack first. Then I should have played the inevitable end. So if he blocks this, that's a good trade for the Kargan. But now I can't attack because he'll easily throw his Kargan in front of it because he knows it's doomed. His Kargan's doomed, so he'll just throw his Kargan away to block the damage. Why not, right? So here he has to sacrifice his Kargan or the pup. Big brain, if he's smart, he'll sacrifice. Yeah, he did it. Okay. Rats. I was hoping he'd do the pup, because then I'd hit the pup and his Intimidator, but he was smart, and he chose to get rid of the one that carries the enchantment. This one here. So we've got some more warriors. Alright, there's the mana for Tergrid. Now I just need another turn. And then I can start making sacrifice. I could go with the lamp. I don't really want to do the lamp though. I want Tergrid. Tergrid would be a good blocker. Lots of good things about Tergrid. I'll trade my Acquisitions Expert for any one of these guys. I'm okay with that. So let's attack in. Yeah, I can trade with any one of these. I'm fine. He might do it with this guy here, because he'll kill my Acquisitions Expert. The pup's the only one that will die and won't kill my expert. This guy will, because he'll do damage, 1 damage to any target when he dies. So he can do an extra damage and get that 2 damage in and kill the expert. And that's the route he's going. I'm fine with that. That is okay. He's gonna hit the X. There it goes. Not surprised. We're gonna play our Cling to Dust. And we're gonna go for card draw, I guess? Yeah, we'll go for card draw. Ooh, he's gonna get 1 trigger here. That sucks. Ugh. That's bad. Fine. He's going to attack with his pup. Now he's going to get another human out of his deck. Yeah, alright. Go ahead. Do your attack. Do your damage. See what he gets. Control another warrior. Ugh. That's a lot of damage now all of a sudden. Well, he's got creature, creature, non-creature. I've got creature, non-creature, so I can draw or gain life with this. Let's just pass. I can make him sacrifice something too. He's probably just going to sacrifice the savior. Yeah, let's just take the damage for now. Play Cling to Dust and gain some. Oh, maybe I'll go for card draw. What do I have to do for card draw? It was a creature card, you gain life, otherwise, so I have to do a non-creature in order to draw a card. So that's not a creature. Draw a card. Ooh, another Tergrid. Okay. I'm okay for that. I'll take my turn. Oh, wait. Mana first, then Tergrid. For this. 4 for the lantern, yeah, okay. So it looks like I'm only going to do 1 spell next turn. Although I need to go fast. He's doing a lot of damage to me fast. That's bad. No mana to hit me though. He can still get another human with that savior though. Oh, his board's getting too big too fast. That's a weird attack. Okay, he pulls Winata back now. He has no cards in hand, so this is just a 3-1. He doesn't get the extra indestructible stuff that he normally does. This is 4, 7, 8, 11. I really want to block. I have to block that savior. I need to get rid of his stuff. Or gain life or something. He's just got too much too fast. Way too much, way too fast. Holy jeez. I do have Tergrid. Tergrid is a good blocker. I'd have to go that way to block as much of the damage as I can. And then that's 8 damage. Yeah, I'd like to get rid of the Selfless Savior, but... Oh, he might sack the Selfless Savior right now. Which would be kind of silly of him to do. Yeah, he needs that Savior to trigger his Winata, so... He's got no other non-humans out. So yeah, that's interesting. How much mana do I have? Not enough to double spell. Ugh. And nothing to gain life. Dang. I can put this on his Winata. Yeah. Let's put that on his Winata. That's about really my only best move. My only good move. I don't know if it's going to be enough though. So at the beginning of his upkeep, he sacks something, and I get another blocker. But I don't know if it's enough. I can't attack with her because he'll just block with enough people to kill her. And, yeah, I need blockers. I'm too low of life. I should have gained life with Cling to Dust. Okay, tosses that. We get control of it. Fun stuff with Tergrid. Yeah, especially if he attacks with the Selfless Savior too. It's going to be too much probably. If he just goes with everything, it's probably going to be too much. Yeah. Dude, just attack with everything. It's too much, yeah. We just did not hit our low mana spells fast enough, and yeah, we had these two for less than 3. We were just not able to play enough spells. What does this do? can't block this turn. Alright, already takes away a block or two. Alright, hurry up. Whatever, I'm too impatient. Dude, you didn't need to do all this unblockable stuff. You're wasting time. You're being a jerk. Let's go. Well, sacrifice, card draw. Alright, okay. I think we'll keep it. I forgot to check if we were on the player draw again. I always do that. Okay, opponent, are we playing? Oh, here he goes. Now he's doing something. He double mulligan too. Ouch. I hate doing that. No, he didn't. Single mulligan. 1, 2, yeah, 6 cards in total. First turn play or 2. No, blocks. Attacks or blocks. If you control another non-human creature. +1/+1 until end of turn. At least it's only end of turn. And they're non-humans? Yeah, they're elf warriors. Okay. To the acquisitions expert. And then he'll attack again, and then I'll have to give him a death touch. Discard a card, my friend. Well, show us the card and then discard it. When it's 1, as soon as he makes a pick, it should just go in his graveyard. They do that in so many other parts of the program. Oh, that's a good one too. Where it's if there's only one option, it'll just automatically play out because there's no other option. Oh, he's making us discard now. What a jerk. What do we want to discard? I wouldn't mind to block his other stuff. I gotta keep Tergrid. Wanna go? Nah. Let's just go with, yeah, that one. Rune of Mortality. It'd be nice to keep that. It'd be nice for the card draw, but these are all good cards too, so yeah, I want to keep them. Or do I want to go Inevitable End? No, let's go this way. Make him discard more. He's down to 2 cards. We've got Tergrid coming at some point in the future. So let's slow him down as much as we can. Another one. Gonzo. So now we can double block one of these guys and kill it. And then we can start playing Inevitable End or Libation. We're going to put these on the trackers because they get pumped up every time they attack with other non-humans. And look at the top 5 cards of your library, may alpha or among them, put into your hand on the bottom of the library in any order. He loses one of his trackers. I'd like something a little more than that. Let's put this on his big awesome guy here. And keep this for chump blocking, although I can't block this guy with Menace. Alright, he's getting rid of other creatures, that's good. So this stays on the battlefield, which means next turn he sacrifices something else. And he's got to keep doing that. Unfortunately, this is going to hit us here. It's only going to hit us for... No, he's going to hit us here too. So we could chump that and take a little less. And then we get Tergrid next turn. Let's try that. 3 damage instead, because he can't block it. And now we go Tergrid, because he's going to have to sack something, and we get it if we have Tergrid. And there's nothing he can... Yeah, he didn't hit his mana tapped. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's nice. That's a sweet play when you've had... That's why I love when people don't sacrifice the creature that is enchanted on it. We'll go this way, and I'll take another 3. He's going to have to sack that next turn, so let's make him discard his card in his hand, and this is almost going to be game for us. He discards that last card. Is it a permanent? Yes. It's a swamp, dude. He'll take it. And then next, attack in with Tergrid. He has to sacrifice this, and then we get control of it, which is why we didn't play this, because we didn't need to. If he would have just sacked that creature on his first turn, he'd be in such a better position right now. And that's what I mean, like the players, you gotta sacrifice the creature that has the inevitable end as soon as possible. even no matter how much you want to keep that creature, you got to get that inevitable end off the battlefield. That probably lost this guy the game, is because he would not sacrifice to that creature. He kept sacrificing everything else. We didn't even have Tergrid when we first played Inevitable End. And then we did get Tergrid, and Inevitable End was just stupid then, right? Like, and it was just all of that. He was, you know, and he had a single mulligan. I remember making that mistake too. And then he came out really fast, so his hand dropped really drastically and fast. And then we made him discard a lot too, so it kind of all lined up that way too. But yeah, his biggest mistake, I think, was not sacrificing the creature with Inevitable End on it. Yeah, you just got to get rid of that Inevitable End, and the only way to do it is to sack the creature that has it. Anyways. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I'm supposed to just click the screen and no. Yeah, when it's black, I click the screen and it goes. Now I have to click the leave match. All right. Okay, there it was. What did you think? Did you like the deck? Did you? I'm sure you can definitely tell it's not as effective or quite as competitive as the other version I did. I mean, Rankle is just crazy awesome in a deck like this with Tergrid. And yeah, just... And that Soul Shatter too is also just really critical with Tergrid, and a lot of those other rares, the Locthwains, all that extra way to draw cards, scry, all that stuff. It just, that's what gives you the extra edge in the game to pull through. So we did struggle a little bit more with this deck, as you saw, but we did definitely steal some creatures with Tergrid, and we had a lot of fun messing with our opponent, using Inevitable End to get into their heads. That was pretty fun there. Like that last game, it's like, guy, you gotta sacrifice the one that's got Inevitable End. He just gave me all his stuff because he wouldn't sacrifice the creature with the Inevitable End on it. And that's what I mean, man. Like, you gotta get that Inevitable End off your side of the battle. Get it out of there. Sack the creature that has it. Unless you have some other way of destroying it, you gotta get rid of the creature that has it. It sucks, it's brutal, but I mean, you think about it, somebody could just play a murder or a spot removal and just blow your creature up anyways, right? So what did you guys think? Comment down below. Let me know how everything's going, how you liking the channel. And if you're new here, go check out the Beginner's Guide playlist that I have over there. Subscribe to the channel, share this video, all that stuff. Have a great week. Go make some magic happen. Cheers.